Man, I know everybody and their mama talking about this shit going on right now. You got some nigga named Kirk getting shot, some governor or politician. He's very well known. Uh, I think he's basically the red side. So he's the people that is all about detached and not really understanding nobody and getting that shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why conservatives usually help the business owner more than, and they won't tax them people, but they'll tax the people that they think isn't really building society. They're just being a part of it, aka they're just like going with it because they can't do nothing for themselves. While at the same time, like you can't even just go make your own goddamn business and stuff like that easily. So it's like a double kick in the ass, like, you know what I'm saying? But so my big thing about all of this though is the extremity, how extreme everybody's being about some shit you ain't even create. Now these people that's in power, in position, they got a lot of attention, followers. They're well known by these goddamn older people that was probably in the wars and shit. They basically just arguing old shit, trying to make it seem like it's updated. So, for example, you got this whole controversy about abortion. That was a big thing, abortion and the gun laws. Now, the thing is, with all of these laws, they always have two sides, aka like a bias negative and a bias positive. So, depending on that individual supporting the system of like police or whatever, supporting that's being a police officer, supporting in the system, most likely they're gonna be prone to doing like one of the other. Like they're gonna have a preconceived mind to do a certain thing, and really, it's kind of just gonna lead us all to the same old shit. It's the same shit, bro. People arguing against basically I mean, you know, people can actually use the government basically and get paid because they didn't quite have it. And then there's the other side where they're like, no, you need to do it yourself no matter what these setbacks are because it's a part of the system they set out for it. And pretty much get on your shit. Either work for somebody or you make your own job and worry about the numbers and the trades and the this and the that. You know what I'm saying? It's like white people shit, or white wittiness, which is the kobold mind, being able to conceive, obtain, and pretty much trap the energy and name it their own shit. That's a kobold mind. So if I was the coach, yo ass the player. And then, you know what I'm saying, the gold mine is the person that actually has the ability, but they can't structure or begin to even like construct anything because it seemed like there is no blueprint of how to do that unless you got a middleman to help your ass. Like, ain't nobody can just up and go do some shit. Now, shout out to that nigga Nature Jab. He been converting plastic into gasoline for the longest. So you know what I'm saying. That he didn't need nothing for that. I mean, he studied shit. You know what I mean. But either way, he kind of He is creating some new shit without having to need no business title to sell it. That's basically what I'm getting to. So it ain't no weird shit going on. So that's how you're supposed to do it. And that's only because, like I said, the system doesn't quite let certain people get a fat loan. Some people don't let you even go buy the damn building, buy the goddamn land, like straight up, because it'll be a situation where that's almost like you going to a bank and then you trying to cash a fat ass check, but the way you look, they're probably gonna tie your bank account numbers to it too, but they're gonna go off the way you look. So that's how you know these kind of stereotype things are just reinventing themselves. They're like re-juicing themselves up. And these things were dead, and they are dead. But clearly people don't have no new stance on anything, and all they're doing is getting swallowed in either good, evil, religious belief, politician type of belief, the numbers. Oh, these groups of people are most likely to do this. So you got black people arguing that, oh no, it's the white people that be shooting and blah, 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 violent and taking over. You got black people, I mean, white people saying black people are the ones that's like animals and blah, blah, blah. Same old shit. Whole time, y'all just all some lowly ass people that still got to pay taxes. You're not coming up with, and see, the thing is, the people that's actually coming up with these laws and the mental traps for y'all to kind of keep upholding shit, y'all don't know what y'all doing. These people they're not racist. They're more like, if these people are counting numbers for us, statistical wise, whether it's kills, deaths, childbirth, a job, how much, you know, most likely these people are gonna have a job type shit. Like, they're looking at that like, okay, so the people that's on top continue to let these people be on top. At that, they kind of have the same energy as the people ruling the world, because they're more about not caring about themselves, more about continuing to uphold the system, which is about sacrificing yourself, putting yourself to the side, and actually let everybody else have it. But the witchcraft and all of that is, they gonna have to come back to you, especially if you're strong enough and you able to be like, you able to be like superior mentally, so you able to keep them in a trap. The way you do that, just think about it like a fucking principal coming in to watch the goddamn teacher when she teaching. So it's like that type of shit. It's like that. I hope my shit ain't cutting out because I'm in the garage. So it's like, so either way, everybody's low-key getting fucked over. What happens is, as humans, we get wet. So we get a little juice from whatever we just got from a crumb. Really, it's just a little breadcrumb. We get that. We are important. We come here to react and respond and to take action and to, you know what I'm saying, be a new person. So if you're gonna do that, but you're putting it inside of that power surge that they're creating for you, when there's many different spaces that you can put yourself in, many different situations, many different awarenesses of how to even look at it, then you will be like, oh, well, okay. So, you know what I mean? I ain't about to get trapped. I'm not about to trick myself. I'm not about to overexert my energy. You can be a human. When you work, you can work and you can still be genuine, but just don't let especially no individual, it's usually individuals, but don't let the place or the things that you're around actually affect you like that, because at the end of the day, when you die, that don't matter. Because if it do, you're just gonna be finding yourself like staying in a loop after you dead, and you probably not even gonna know you dead. So that's the ultimate thing that I talk about all of this shit for. So everybody can kind of evolve, but you got to start while you're here. If you don't, you're just gonna be fighting lost ass battles mentally, and this is how you know you was fighting a lost battle. If you able to go back and think to yourself whatever you were involved in, whether it was what's that nigga name? The nigga I can't breathe nigga. I don't know. He was a Mason though, and he basically set him up to get killed on live fucking television. So it's like, I forgot my goddamn point. My bad. It was just basically saying like, man, this whole shit just be a trick, man. This whole shit just be a trick. I'm about to stretch. I gotta stretch, man. So, yeah, like I said, so you got people that's trying to rep their beliefs so much to the point where they will shoot your ass on national television. Like I said, that Kirk man, that boy is in a whole public, whatever you call it, when they come together and just start talking about politics the same way they do when they're by themselves. Rally, there we go, rally. Nigga got shot in his neck. So that lets you know, whenever you talking too much about something you don't quite own, it's kind of just you talk. You can, as in you're not really going through it. You're just judging it. You remember when I was talking about the numbers and the people that run the world, they just looking at the numbers. They don't even care about who's coming up with them. They just want to see that people are using their system, and they know the mental capacity of us. They know we want to know something, so we can feel like we low-key can like show it off, or we can maybe even stand up above people. So if they know that, then they just gonna look at these people, even if they got a lot of money and followers. They just gonna say, yeah, that's basically their Jesus, like their God, and Jesus is carrying out their word. Don't matter what side you on. It's the whole concept of survival. Do what you gotta do to get on top. Shake hands. Be in and out of things. Use things. You know what I'm saying? Don't really, like I said, don't be all the way in. Like, it's like these tactics, because that's kind of how we got taken over. Why y'all think people so racist or why y'all think people be backstabbing their own people? Because it's like a trauma we got because we kind of let that shit happen to us, and it's like contaminated all of America now. The niggas, it's like, damn. But see, this is why y'all think God is about work, uh, uh, discipline, all of these damn laws. Because how y'all think these niggas rode a boat way over here? These niggas work too goddamn hard. Thing is, they don't even work hard. They good at leading. They're good at leading. So they ain't even build them damn boats. Like, so it's like, bro, it's to say, like, at the end of the day, niggas got taken over because we ain't have our shit together, basically. We already had things established. It wasn't established like how they had it, but it was established where we were living. It wasn't like we was caveman. We ain't have our own language, but we had our own frequency and our own sounds that we could project. So it was just different. It wasn't so structured. So now when your ass go to sleep, your ass having whole conversations and that shit rooted in one little world, because based on the word. Because these words can only take you so far. Now, if you use it reversed, if you're the one that's directing what you're trying to say, you'll probably be the person to cuss a lot. You'll probably be a person to talk fast because you're trying to actually say it. That's not always true. Some people can talk slow and get their shit out, but you trying to actually punch it without dismissing your own discernment, your own spirit of what you know. Remember, you can't get fooled by somebody that think they know something trying to tell that to you, so you can you can react and respond to them. Then that's basically giving them energy. So this is what I mean. Like the people of the world, the higher ups, they be doing this, and I don't mean the business owners, but they be doing that shit like nothing. They know it. So I just wish people can get ahead and not putting their head in their ass like these people do. Because why you think they can't create nothing else? All they can do is look at people regular, see what they did, and then invite them, email them, call them, send somebody out to them so they can basically put them on. From there, they're basically a cap. They got capped. They got a cap encapsulated. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting your money, but it's like, if it wasn't true that these people would be low-key fucking up their goddamn livelihood from doing this, and I mean from mentally to physically, then why is there so many people that crash out? Now, you got people that try to sit here and say, and they only say, oh, they just don't know what to do with the money. Or, oh, the devil gave them the money. Or some stupid shit like they would do it better, basically. And it's like, bro, you're being a Satan to that person, Jesus, because they got saved by Father. The government gave them some money. Yo ass hating on that. So that's why I just be like, you can do it, but you gotta know what you're doing. If you actually gonna run off with that energy, aka later on down the week you have a conversation like that with somebody else, you say the same shit. Same shit. You don't never change that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know you trapped under mental ideas that you low-key don't even agree with. Because if you lightened up, aka got out of your ego or your urges, or you didn't get to talk back when you wanted to, face, then you would know exactly what the fuck you want or what you want to think about. But a lot of y'all just be flunked out. What is this? What it is, B through Z books. Alright, that's different. But yeah. So shout out to the dude that died. I don't know who killed him, but I mean, I don't care. I don't think he should have died and stuff like that. But and then shout out to the little girl from Ukraine, man. That's fucked up. So oh yeah, that goes into the judgment. That goes into the judge energies too, because this is what I mean, bro. Okay. People like Elon Musk, Donald Trump, everybody's saying that people need to be accountable as judges. Here's the thing. Let's not get lost in the word, because a judge is one individual, like I said, that's carrying out the duties and obligations of the law and the shit we know today. So if they got that much authority to lock somebody up, you don't think the government looking at it like, we can't have everybody just be completely qualified, go to 10,000 years of school knowing damn well certain people that might be like me ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? They looking at us like we can't be lazy, but it's only because we're already talented. We don't want to do all of this construction mindset. Man, you can't even go to the military without doing papers. I thought this shit was about goddamn Using your body. I mean, yeah, you gotta have a mental, but like not no paper mental. Fuck, they gonna teach me on a paper. But yeah. Uh, so, anyways, they trying to point out all of these people because the reality is the way that is being upheld is fucked up. All the way from esoterically, internally, subconsciously, all of that shit. So it's all the way twisted. So all people can do is basically rep one side of this system we already live in. Not they don't want to say, wait a minute, who created these laws? No, they ain't gonna say it's God now. We don't know who's sitting here even created all this shit now, huh? Because these people don't want to be seen because it makes sense. Why y'all think in animations? Why y'all think in so many things the boss person barely be able to be seen? Now them people ain't even who I'm talking about though, because they still they like CEOs like on anime. They basically like that. But it's the whole concept of like you can't see them because that's why they can use the title of God because you don't know where it came. It's like easy, but like I said, money. Like if you ask somebody simple question, where money come from? Where did this come from? Ain't even the right answer. But if you answer that shit like, oh, I mean, it just was, or like, it just was here, or like you don't have no mind to say somebody just made it up, at least. Then that means your ass ain't even got no coherence to know like, oh wait, or discernment to know. Don't believe everything you hear, like. But yeah, the reality is all these people in power are basically mimicking the actual shadow government, and they tricking their energy to basically support their own. And this is why the government get met. Like these people are humans. Like they're regular people that just so happen to get picked. But my thing is when people start talking about politics as if, oh, these people shouldn't have been judges in the first place. Like why is it a whole bunch of black ass judges and they over here talking about, oh, these people never registered to be judges. That's another thing. Y'all basically are letting them fuck y'all over by saying y'all still gotta go to our schools to get certificates so you can have a job. Like this is how they be thinking. They be like, okay, they gonna support that energy. Yeah, all right. So later down the line, we gonna make sure to amp up our lock on certain shit because they said that they wanted it to be like that, even though that's not what they said, but that's what they said. Blah blah blah. It just be flunked out, man. I'm telling you. Shout out to Landscape. What up, Landscape? When they not corrupt, right? It's not. It's like because what's corrupt? Because corrupt just means it's like something going on correlating to something, but it's actually hitting the fan now. So it's like basically this shit been happening, but now it's like it's more inside people on the job / people that's low key bored, but they was low key involved in the world and they kind of got a good heart. So then they looking at this shit now like, oh hell no, what the fuck? So then they'll probably end up not protesting. Don't protest, but anyway. Just know, man, all of this shit is tricks. It's just tricks. It don't even matter what side it is, who did what, blah, blah, blah. Now, when you fucking with the kids and shit like that, now y'all flunked out. But all of this other shit, y'all's rituals, y'all's things y'all do so y'all can continue to praise a certain God, to continue getting those certain, like, blessings to y'all, and then y'all give it back, give it out to us second hand when you already got a second hand, as if we can't pray like that and get some benefits. Thing is, that's not our answer. That's not our source. That's not our source of energy. That's why we built different. We think different. Blah blah blah. Now, no race shit, because white people, they can be cool. Man, my best friend was first white. So, and then the second one was fucking Vietnamese. So it's like, bro, I know everything, but not know everything, but I've been around like in real life. So when I be talking like this, it's because it's true. White means uptight, bright, being able to be witty and quick when it comes to coming up with shit that can be like that you can use, but then you might still seem like you're being polite. So it's like you able to just, you know what I'm saying? So that's always true. Black people, they always trying to use some shit, go underground, take somebody's position, you know what I'm saying? Low, cut the corner and shit like that. So I talk shit about both. I don't give a fuck. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And I be the witty white energy more because these are the people that's basically on top of the black energy. Because the black energy is just gonna look at black like they the ones that live out the what white people put out. So there's these two different sides, Donald Trump and this and blah blah blah. I mean, white people be fighting about it too, but black people would dead ass be on some more emotional shit. White people be trying to be more logical with facts. Both of them are stupid. But yeah. So camera phones are way more powerful than morals or belief. But it's the reflector, man. Hit a reflector. I don't even think I said that shit.